Well, look what just came into the house. Why it says it's a Gibson Les Paul model. These are known as a gold top because this is the top and it's gold. And well, what do we got here? Gibson custom. So it's got a cool little, what do you call it? Metal cover. That's where you access the switch. So on a Les Paul, in case you didn't know, you've got two humbuckers. If you flip this down, you got your rear humbucker, and you control the volume here for that one, and here's the tone for that one. Volume tone for that pickup. If you select here, that's your neck, and there's the volume for the neck pickup and the tone for the neck pickup.
Papa, yeah.
Uh-oh, we got grandchild. Who's Papa? Come on in here. Jackson. This is Jackson, and he's here to rock and roll a little bit. Uh-oh, he's going to adjust the knobs for a second. Hey, buddy. How you doing? He's going to adjust the knobs. He likes to come in and do some adjusting on the amps and pedals and things. And oops, that's cool. Can't hurt nothing, can you? No, it's all right. So, hey Jackson, what I'm doing here is I'm teaching the people on a film here about Gibson Les Paul. This is a Les Paul. It's a solid body guitar. The neck goes right in here. It's not bolted on. It's glued in. Oh, don't tune it though. That's one thing we don't do is tune the guitars. But you can strum. Yeah. Go ahead and strum those strings. That's cool. Right on. Yeah. So with the Les Paul, you take this and go down. You got your bridge. And the bridge is real trebly sounding. So I got the volume down just a little bit. So when you do that lick, you have to go. Pretty bright, isn't it? So I'll turn the tone down a little bit. Down a little more. Yeah. Les Paul is a mighty force of nature. Well, I'm going to flip up to the neck pickup. Now I'm going to turn the tone down and more. I'm trying to get my volume so it's not overloading the camera. So that's what Clapton called the woman tone. When you take your neck, you got the neck pickup selected. Turn up the volume and then take the tone all the way down to 0. So this is a kind of a softer, mellow, more mellow pickup. And then you take all the highs out of it and add some treble. So I'm just messing around on a blues scale. That's why I always say, learn your scale, dudes. All right. Yeah. I gotta admit, I'm playing through a pod. I feel bad. Pod. That's like a Vox AC30 simulation. I don't know if the Beatles always used Vox, but it makes you think about it. So this Les Paul has a really super fat neck, one of the fattest necks I've felt in a while. Big, fat, round neck, which I really like. It gives you a lot of support on for your hand. It gives you, plus the tone actually, it makes the guitar sing when you've got a big, thick neck. That's makes it a lot, very awesome. So Les Paul's got this tail piece here. The strings go in there and they go over this bridge. That's called a tunomatic bridge. And that's just, I don't know, ABR stop. I don't know what you call that thing, but just the way they are. So this showed up and I need to set it up a little bit. You know, this device I'm playing through is a digital device. I can kind of hear those ones and zeros spinning around. Everybody does it though. Right. Let's bypass this pod thing. It's a monstrosity, I tell you. I've used them on stage many times. Here's straight into the amp. Let's hear the straight into the amp sound. Yeah. This neck needs some conditioning because the fretboard is kind of light, so there's some like fretboard conditioner that I rub in there and get the grit out, and the greasy grit kind of removes. You kind of scrub it out, and then it gets dark again, and it looks really nice. So I'll be doing that shortly. So these strings are pretty destroyed. Hear the difference? So a lot of effects, everybody's like wanting to buy more effect pedals. My opinion, get a really good tube amp, plug straight into the amp. That's pretty cool. I mean, you know, I do pedals when I need them, but a lot of times, most of the time, the sound I need is right guitar, cable into the amp. So my question is, how are you doing with your G blues scale? Any questions on the G blues scale? Let me know. I know a little bit about it. I'll try to get up here and show you, just in case it's like a G to a B flat Second string, same shape, a D to an F. Start with those notes on your first and second strings. Then your third string, you've got a 6-5-3. Fourth string, you got a 5-3. And then, yeah, you get to your fifth string. This was kind of fun. You got a fifth, fourth, and third frets. 3 in a row, so you want to use index, middle, ring right there. That's the best thing I can do for you, is make sure you're using fairly efficient fingering. If you got a different way to do it, you can show me, and you know, I'm curious. I might say, yeah, try it my way, but you know, sometimes people have a different way that's pretty cool too. But that it's hard to beat 3 fingers on 3 frets. Then you got your sixth string. Again, it's the 6-3, B flat G. Boom, boom. You could take that up an octave. So a Les Paul is pretty bright and spanky sounding, you know. I believe that's due to this. This is a maple cap. The top is maple, while the back is mahogany. And that gives you a nice, you know, the warm sound, and the neck is mahogany. Mahogany is a great, great wood for a guitar, but maple is really great. So you mix, it's like a sandwich of maple on mahogany. So you've got some good bass and some good treble mixed. So if you get a Les Paul, don't be afraid to mess around with the knobs and flip that switch and try different sounds. And you know, wherever you end up, it's probably going to be pretty cool. You know. Try not to smother with too many effects. Remember, these are heavy guitars too. So, especially now, if you use a strap, hang on to it with this hand or this hand plus your strap, because the strap will slip off of there and the thing will hit the ground and it will break off the head right here. Yeah, that's what happens to most of them. Most of them are decapitated. Then they got to glue it back on, cost about $150 or so. So hang on to it with your left or right hand. Never trust your strap. Safety feature of the day. Cool. Well, I'm going to start restringing this thing. Let me know if you want to do an online lesson sometime. I can kind of check your fingering out and hear what you're playing, and you know, give you some encouragement. And if there's something I could do for you, or if I could send you some specific PDFs, or create a PDF, or make a video just for you. So the lesson is $30 for a half hour. We would do it on Zoom. And you can pay me with PayPal or Venmo. And I'm just telling you, I'm available. I'm just kind of waiting to get back to work after the pandemic is kind of settled down. Until then, I'm just going to crank out videos, and I appreciate you supporting the channel by watching. If you give me a thumbs up or share or subscribe, that's super cool. Alright, there you go. Gibson Les Paul. It's a pretty new one, I believe. Cool. See ya.